Of course, with the good, there's always the bad. And sadly, there were also really bad shows this year. So let's count down the top 5 worst shows of 2021. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous seemed like it was going to get better with the hype of the return of the Spinosaurus and the anticipation of Isla Sorna coming back. The show is just a punch in the gut because it got worse. Introducing evil robots from a Godzilla plot that was just thrown away somewhere, and freaking a robot dinosaur again from a Godzilla plot that seemed like it was thrown away somewhere. And it is hard to believe this is canon to the movies. This show was very disappointing and laugh out loud bad at times. I laughed at the choices they made during the shows, but the characters are still likable enough to make this show be number 5 on a worst list. It's not the worst show on this list, but it ain't that good either. WandaVision. From the beginning, this show was promising so much greatness. I really liked the first few episodes. Then this show would decide to go downhill and kill you and stab you in the back. This year series just ended horribly. It had so many good promises, but the promises instead slapped you in the face and moved out on you because the promises were horrible. Luckily, Spider-Man No Way Home succeeded with its promises because this does not. Outer Banks. Man, at first, Season 2 looked like it was going up. It was introducing some great concepts, like the main characters just off the island by themselves. The best characters, John B. and Sarah. That's all I wanted the show to focus on. If they made their own show with great acting, great writing, I would personally watch that show just about John B. and Sarah versus the actual Outer Banks show, because this show takes a left turn and say, you know what, we're not going to do a better show. We're just going to rip off other shows like freaking Riverdale, because Riverdale is dealing with witchcraft, and why not freaking Outer Banks deal with an Indiana Jones style plot with the cross from God and witchcraft and all those amazing stuff that I hate seeing in TV shows. Also, the show does what I also hate seeing in TV shows. In the middle of the show, it switches a main threat. I hate TV shows doing that. It's awful. It's like, okay, just end the series there then. Then start up a new series. But no, you want to shove in 2 seasons in one show? What is wrong with you, TV shows? Why do you keep insisting on doing this? The Flash. Season of The Flash was the dumbest season there was. It was just awful. It does what I hate with TV shows. Again, introducing a new main threat in the middle of the season. First of all, the villains in this show were awful. Just doing the Speed Force as the villain is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Then they switch it to Godspeed. I like Godspeed as a villain, but they shoved him They just did him dirty in this season. They ruined Godspeed for me. Just bring back a good villain like Savitar and have Flash fight Savitar. Do some good villains, Flash. Please, I'm begging you. And again, what is with TV shows doing this? Stop introducing a new main threat in the middle of a series. To finish up your main threat and just end it. The season. Move on to the next season. But no, you keep insisting the series to be this many episodes long and then introducing main threat. Oh my god, stop doing this, TV shows. Stop doing this. But sadly, I think The Flash has run its time and it's gonna come to an end soon. But like all good things, they must come to an end. Lucifer, Season 6. What is it with Season 6s lately? Why do they keep getting the shaft? This series was promising an epic ending and just delivered a slap in the face and a ripoff to Supernatural's ending, because that's what it is. This series just keeps following the DC formula. Before Crisis, it's everything that I wanted a Lucifer show to be. But after Crisis, it started following the DC formula. Oh, the daughter comes back from the future. Oh, we gotta have a musical number. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. We're part of the DC TV version show now. But no, look at Superman and Lois. They're doing their own thing, still having some continuity. They're still doing good stuff. This season also is supposed to deliver on John Constantine, according to the creators. He was supposed to be in this season, but no, they had to cut him as well because reasons. It had to deliver a woke messages and just shove all the epicness that we were promised to the side and just deliver boring nonsense, and just was very disappointed by this season, and I was not happy with this season. Sure, it's an ending, but it's a disappointing ending. So, do you guys agree with this worst list of 2021? If not, what were your least favorite shows of 2021? Leave it down in the comments below.